What can you tell us about this event?
This event is to celebrate mathletes who are going downstate to U of I at Champaign. They qualified at a regional competition, and they'll be competing against the best mathletes in the state.
What can you tell us about today's event?
Today's event is to honor the mathletes who qualified for state. We have our calculator team who qualified for state, and that consists of Jesus Solis, Danny Castillo, Abigail Leon, his sister Elizabeth Castillo, and Jesus' brother Javier Solis also. Also, Jesus Solis qualified as an individual for the pre-calculus competition.
What can you tell us about Mathletes?
Well, it's a club where we do math, yeah, but we get to know each other and we help each other and we really get a family bond.
What can you tell us about the Mathletes?
Well, the people in there are just really determined. They just want to have a good time. They never pressure you to do your best. Well, of course, they tell you to do your best, but it doesn't matter if you win or lose in a competition. All they care about is that you have fun.
What can you tell us about this year's Mathletes?
Well, this year we've been doing really well, especially with the calculator team. This is the first year that we've gotten first for ICTM regionals.
What can you tell us about this year's Mathletes?
This year's Mathletes have been awesome. Not only the calculator team, but every team that we have. They've been super successful and breaking all types of records. So they've been one of the best groups so far.
Would you please discuss our student Mathletes achievements this year?
We have our calculator team is going downstate. They were first in the regionals for the first time in the history of the school. And the students are Jesus Solis, Abigail Leon, Daniel Castillo, Javier Solis, and Elizabeth Castillo. And then Jesus also made it for pre-calculus as an individual.
What can you tell us about this year's Mathletes?
It was a pretty fun experience. I mean, practicing with everybody, it's just really fun. And they're like a second family.
Why would you want students to get more involved with Mathletes?
The more that you do math outside of the classroom, the more excited you're going to be about the math inside of the classroom. So if you can be involved in doing math outside of the classroom with Mathletes and coming to the competitions or just practicing with us and maybe not even competing, you're going to get more excited about the math that you're doing inside the classroom.
What does it take to be successful in Mathletes?
It takes a lot of practice, learning very good tricks, quick ways to do problems so that they can get 20 questions done in 20 minutes, and a commitment all 4 years of Mathletes so that they're learning each area of content.
What does it take to be successful in Mathletes?
To be successful in Mathletes, I think you should first of all always enjoy math while you do it, and on top of enjoying math, you should also consider studying it at home, or if you can't do that, just ask teachers for help in math.
What does it take to be successful in Mathletes?
To be successful in Mathletes, I think you just need to have the courage to come and try it out. It's not that you have to be great at math, but you just have to be willing to learn different math that you learn outside of your math classroom, the calculator for sure. And so I think just willing to come to our meetings and practices and have fun.
It really helps you with your math studies. If you're having trouble with math in school, you don't have to be good to enter Mathletes. They teach you along the way.
What does it take for a student to be successful in Mathletes?
I think just a lot of practice and dedication.
What does it take to be successful in Mathletes?
It takes a lot of determination. That's the main part. It doesn't matter if you're good at math. If you hate math, it doesn't matter as long as you're determined.
What has been one of your best experiences with the Mathletes?
I think it would be last 2 years ago when we got, it was 2 individuals and a team that went to state, and we got the highest score ever for our school.
What has been the best part of you being involved with the Mathletes?
Meeting new people, of course.
I'd say the best thing is going to the competitions and having fun. It's really a fun experience going to each competition, hanging out with your friends and just competing for fun.
I think it really helps you with how you do in class. It will really help you develop your math skills, and you could really advance in what you're doing.
The good thing about being a Mathletes is that it prepares you for your future, really. If you want to involve in the mathematical field, or just like if you're bored and you want to have fun, the Mathletes is always a fun place to go if you have time.
I think every student should be a mathlete because not only do you get to make different friends, you get to learn things that you would definitely be able to use in your math classroom.
Why would you recommend students get involved with math?
I think it helps them really prepare for college, and it challenges students who are finding the math easy to do in the classroom.
How has your participation in Mathletes affected your high school experience?
I'd say it's definitely a positive influence on me. Like, I have something to look forward to, like, at the end of each week. Like, that's what keeps me going through each period of the school day.
How has your participation in Mathletes affected your high school experience?
Mathletes has brought greater joy to math and has helped me specifically get to consider what my future career will be. And I think everyone should try Mathletes to see if they will enjoy it as well.
Why should a student be more involved with Mathletes?
A student could be more, or should be more involved in Mathletes just because, again, it's a way to make friends. It's a way to learn different math. It helps you in and outside of the math classroom, and it's just a really great family, I think. It's been nice as the freshman coach to see the students grow from working individually to actually becoming friends and working together, so that's why.
How has your participation in Mathletes affected your high school experience?
Well, it got me like meeting new people, but it also got me like ahead of my class. So it's really good.
How has your participation in Mathletes affected your high school experience?
I think it's added a lot to it. Like I've met a lot of people through Mathletes.
How has your participation in Mathletes affected your high school experience?
I think it's like affected the people I hang out with. I think my friends are really like all the Mathletes, and we're kind of like a family. And then on top of that, it's really made like math class easier for me.
Hello, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of 201 Today. We look forward to bringing you more successes, more highlights, and more accomplishments from Morton District 201. And remember, it's always a great day to be a Mustang.